Hi guys, it's Emily and I am in the middle of making dinner. And so all week long I have been really craving some pesto. And so for a girl who can't have dairy and pesto has Parmesan, I kind of had to get creative. And so originally we had planned chicken pesto, but our chicken may have gone bad, even though I just opened it 2 days ago, which I'm a little upset about that. But we're going to do a shrimp pesto instead. And so there is no basil at the grocery store. So what I ended up having to do is I got a little bit creative and I made a spinach pesto. And I was wondering if any of you have ever tried a spinach pesto. So if you want to comment below if you have and what your thoughts are on that. And so this meal that I'm making is the zoodle. So it's got zucchini and it also has some squash. And I've already kind of spiralized them, and so they're ready to go. And I just like the kind of two-tone color, and I had squash that I needed to add in with the zucchini. So this is clean, this is Whole30, and it could also be vegetarian if you leave out the shrimp. So so what I do now is I already pre-cook the shrimp in the pan. I spiralize the squash. I've already kind of thawed out and kind of pre-cooked some peas, and then I already made my pesto. So really this meal is going to take just a few minutes, and it's going to be super quick. So I've got the same pan that I cooked the shrimp in. I've got a little bit of olive oil put in there, and I am just putting these zoodles right into the pan just so that they are heated. And so the nice thing is, this takes the place of the pasta, so there's no carbs. And then for my pesto, instead of the Parmesan cheese, I use what they call Nutritional yeast. And Nutritional yeast is non-dairy and it tastes like cheese. And then of course I add walnuts instead of pine nuts because they're a lot more inexpensive and they have the high omega-3. So I really like that. And I'm going to post the recipe below and share that with you guys if you would like to try this spinach pesto. And it's really good. It's really fresh with the fresh lemon. And so these are just heating up really quick. So I've got the zoodles here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put in my peas. And literally the last thing we do, these are already heating up, is I add the shrimp that are already warm and then put the sauce on top. And then they're ready to go. And so the nice thing is, literally, this is taking just a few minutes. And this is a pesto pea pasta, but with vegetables instead of the grains. So, and it's really, really tasty. So I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp. And the pesto here, it's a little bit thick and you could make it more thin with a little bit of olive oil. But what it does is when it gets warmed up, it kind of spreads a little bit more. And then it's just really just simple, clean ingredients. And then you just pour that on top. And I'm making extra so that Johnny and I can take this for lunch. And it just reheats really well. The zoodles I have found only do really well for like leftovers the next day. Otherwise they kind of get really soggy and really watery. So, and that's just my experience. And if you find that the zoodles are too watery, what you can do is you can lay them on a pan lined with paper towel, and then you can salt them so that it kind of extracts the water out of them first. And then you can put, and then you kind of damp them off and then put them in. So that's up to you. Depends on how you like your pasta. And I don't like mine very watery, but I don't do that because I'm just trying to be quick tonight. So, and I'm just coating everything here. And so, the other thing too is you could do chicken. Like I said, some people like sausage, so there's like a spicy Italian sausage that you can add to this and make it kind of more Italian. But this is really good all by itself. And it's just about ready. So I've got this coated. Try to do it evenly in my pan here. And it is warm. Perfect. And then you could top this with a little bit of goat cheese or non-dairy cheese or Parmesan cheese if you want to, but if you wanted to keep it vegan, then you could just do it like this and extract the shrimp. So this is what we're having, is a spinach pesto pasta with shrimp, and I would love to hear what your thoughts are and replacing the basil with the spinach, and I will talk to you guys later.